right, Shauna, thank you. And let's get back to that breaking news we've been following since 4:30 this morning. Right now, a very busy street in Anaheim is closed off after someone stabbed and killed a man at a bus stop.
NBC4's Annette Adeola is live in Anaheim. And Annette, police right now, they're hoping some witnesses will come forward.
That's right. Right now, investigators know that that the public's help will be crucial in solving this homicide and ultimately tracking down the killer here, because right now they don't have much information to go on. Anaheim police tells us that it was around 2:15 this morning when someone called 911. They passed by, noticed that the victim, an adult man, was covered in blood, laying next to the bus stop here along Magnolia Avenue, just south of Ball Road. When officers arrived, they tried CPR on the victim, but it was too late. They declared him here dead at the scene. All they know right now is that he is a homeless adult man. Take a listen.
At this point, the victim is unidentified. Officers will be working with the coroner's office to identify the victim. Hopefully, as things progress, we'll learn who the victim is, and that'll help us with the investigation.
We have been told that investigators will be spending part of the morning canvassing the area for evidence, clues, and also for possible surveillance video that may have caught the actual moment when this victim was stabbed to death here at the intersection of Magnolia and Ball Road. Coming back out here live, we have been in touch with Sergeant Darren Wyatt, Public Information Officer with the Anaheim Police. He tells us that the coroner is still en route. The victim's body still laying here. You see crime scene units surrounding this area. And by the way, Magnolia Avenue is still roped off between Ball and Lola Avenue. So if this is part of your morning commute, make sure to avoid the area. Still an ongoing investigation. They will be out here for quite some time. Reporting live this morning from Anaheim, and at Adeola Ford today in LA.
All right, Annette, we'll stay on top of that. It's 6:33 this morning, and we're following a developing story. The search for a missing woman. Still no sign of her, but late last night, officers found her car abandoned in Lancaster. This is a picture of that woman, 28-year-old Laura Stacy, last seen on Sunday at her apartment on Barham Boulevard in L.A. Laura's phone turned up 30 miles away in a Santa Clarita Park. Her parents are now here from Colorado to look for her.
This doesn't even feel real. It feels like I'm just in a horrible nightmare that I want to wake up from, and especially my daughter. I just want to find Laura.
Right after this interview aired last night at 11, we got a call. Officers found Laura's abandoned car in Lancaster. Officers looked all night for clues. We have a crew out there gathering more information. We'll bring you a live report coming up here in 20 minutes. Meantime, more breaking news. Here's a live look at the big board, the New York Stock Exchange right now, where you can see the Dow has climbed above 20,000. Now, the markets have only been open for about 4 minutes, but at the end of 2016, the Dow was flirting with the 20,000 mark. Many people thought that it would hit it. It did not. But now here we are. The Dow is up 94 points, 97 points now above 20,000. We'll stay on top of this throughout the day.
In the meantime, when at 6:34 today, firefighters will help a family near Santa Clarita clean up from a devastating mudslide. They allowed us inside their home to see all of that muddy damage. So Chad Gertz shot this video you're seeing on his phone last Friday as this all happened. His property in Soledad Canyon survived last summer's sand fire, but was no match for last week's powerful storm.
I don't know that I could ever feel comfortable putting my family back into that situation. If this would have happened at 2 in the morning and everybody was sleeping, and that wall of water came through my mom's house, she wouldn't have made it.
So he says that they've been trying to get flood insurance for years, but were never able to because of the property's location.
And this morning, a man is found safe on Mount Baldy 2 days after he vanished. The 26-year-old had been missing for 2 days after driving his car off the side of the mountain. He was rescued overnight by CHP officers who found the car along Mount Baldy Road in the San Gabriel Mountains. The man was conscious and breathing, though he did break his ankle. Crews lifted the driver up the side of the mountain. He was taken by air to County USC Medical Center. What's probably a safe bet, a student driver taking her DMV test in Costa Mesa did not pass. And here is the reason, the ending of that test. Police tell us the woman, for some reason, hit a truck in the intersection while trying to turn into the DMV driveway. That truck went airborne, hit a curb, then landed on top of another parked car. Both the driver and the DMV employee were taken to a hospital. Fortunately, though, it's just minor injuries.
She's hoping for a redo. She's like, can I do that again?
She might have to study up a little
Try
bit.
that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
more time.
Work on the turns. Make sure the signals are working.
Yeah, she's lucky no one got hurt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, and it's busy here in LA, so you want to be careful.
Yes.
Right now, things are starting to pick up out there. It is 6:36, and you're looking at some traffic out the door. This is just normal congestion. We'll take a look at Mid-City Drive with Megan Reyes and News Trapper 4.
It is normal stuff here. 10 westbound as you come away from downtown Los Angeles. We just see that typical pattern there. Sea of red lights crossing over from about, we're going to call it Crenshaw. Stop-and-go traffic continues as you head all the way out to about Washington Venice. Shauna?
All right, thanks, Megan. We'll go ahead and take a look at that downtown drive right now. It's getting busy. It's also getting busy in the South Bay. We'll take you over to South LA with northbound 405 backed up at Carson. We've got the right shoulder block there. Lots of traffic as you head in that direction, heading towards the 110 this morning. And then in the southbound direction of the 405, further south, Brookhurst Street off-ramp number 1 and HOV lanes are blocked through Fountain Valley. So you're seeing some traffic there as well. And then another accident. We've been following this one up in Fullerton, southbound 57 at Nutwood Avenue off-ramp. Number 3 lane and slow lane are blocked, and that is slowing things down as you head south into Fullerton and along the 91 this morning. Look live out the door. It is busy right now. We're seeing big backups out there in the 405 just at Van Owen Street. However, that's just normal congestion. That's it for LA. We are looking at busy conditions out there. We'll send it over to you, Crystal.
And of course, roads are finally dry, but you're going to run the heater in the car most likely this morning. Hopefully, you have something nice and warm to drink. We're in the 30s currently, 42 in LA, 36 in Valencia. Below freezing all morning up across the high desert, 28 in Victorville, and just one degree right now in Big Bear. Of course, that has prompted frost advisories and freeze warnings. The freeze warnings are back here through the Santa Clarita Valley, Valencia, Newhall, over to Ventura County valleys. Those low-lying areas tend to get the coldest because the air is heavy and dense when you have a cold air mass and light wind, so it's going to take us some time to dig out of this and warm up. Temperatures will stay below average this afternoon due to the dry air over the state. Even up into Northern California, they're getting a chance to dry out for a while. In fact, it's going to be dry through the weekend. 51 in Lancaster, 30s today in our mountains, 37